Over the years, there have been plenty of controversial YouTube genres that have faced a lot of scrutiny, and probably the most recent of these are YouTube reactionists, and the most infamous and famous out of all of them is a man that goes by the name of Jinx. Ever since the beginning of YouTube, one of the most popular forms of content was the video review, where a person would give their thoughts on anything from movies, television shows, or video games. Even though these channels were using other people's content, it was still allowed through a legal provision called fair use, which helps protect critics as long as their work is transformative. As time went on though, there have been some gray areas of fair use, including Let's Plays, since many would argue the creator is manipulating the game and giving their commentary throughout the video. Because of this, almost all game companies allow, if not encourage, creators to play their game since it gets people to go out and play it for themselves. Only recently though did things get pushed to the next level with the new genre of YouTubers that call themselves Reactionists, who watch videos with their audience. Unlike video critics, who only show segments of the work they're reviewing to convey a point, Reactionists watch the videos in their entirety. And rather than a Let's Player that gives their commentary while playing the game, Reactionists usually just sit in silence.
Stick it down in my hand just like this. Alright. See it go inside? Yep. Now watch.
Because these channels don't do much in the terms of making their videos transformative, most on the internet seem to be in consensus that they aren't in any way protected by fair use, but that hasn't stopped them from growing. In 2015, these channels began to rise at a rapid pace since they were able to pump out several videos a day, and were able to piggyback off the success of viral videos that they watched on their channel, leading many to be able to do this full time. While there are now hundreds if not thousands of reactionists on YouTube with varying levels of success, easily the biggest of them all is a guy that is known as Jinx. Anthony Brady, or better known as Jinx Online, is a United States Air Force veteran who started making videos on YouTube back in 2013. At the time, he went by the name of Star So Silly, and his early videos mainly consisted of vlogs and him giving his thoughts on issues while sitting in front of a webcam. It wasn't until the beginning of 2015 though when Anthony stumbled upon a new format of video that was much more successful than his previous YouTube endeavors. These videos involved him watching epic rap battles of history videos in their entirety, then at the end tallied up who had the best lines using the Comic Sans font. While his previous videos were only receiving a couple of views each, Jinx seemed to realize playing other people's videos, then giving his thoughts at the end was way more lucrative. Because of this, he soon expanded to reacting to movie trailers, Vine compilations, and other YouTubers' videos. In a matter of months, Jinx's channel began to grow at a rapid pace, with many of his reaction videos gaining millions of views along with droves of people subscribing. To better understand how fast things changed for Anthony, in the month of January of 2015, his channel received 96 new subscribers, but only a few months later in the month of May, he had gotten over 260,000. Very shortly after starting these reactions, he was able to do it full time, so he could focus even more of his energy watching YouTube videos and movie trailers. And he wasn't alone with what seemed like a new reaction channel popping up every day. While Jinx was doing well, with him even passing the 1 million subscriber mark, the quality of his content didn't seem to improve. When other YouTubers make it to 1 million followers, they'll begin to up their production value, but that doesn't seem to be the case with Jinx, whose videos have plateaued in quality. Even though things appear to be going great for YouTube reactionists, they still had one tiny problem that they wanted to ignore: that what they were doing infringes on other people's intellectual property. You see, as mentioned earlier, these YouTubers, including Jinx, played other people's videos in their entirety without their permission, meaning what they're doing can get them sued. Many YouTubers stayed quiet on these channels playing their videos at the start, but by the end of 2015, many including Leafy Is Here, iDubbbz TV, and Jack's Film began to call out reactionists for their content theft, with the biggest target being Jinx since he was the largest of them all. In response to the negative feedback, he created a video called Message to YouTubers, telling people to contact him if they don't want him using their videos. But many have pointed out that it's Jinx's responsibility to ask for permission and not the other way around. So what's next for these reaction channels? Well, in an interview with Drama Alert, Anthony said that his channel already had a strike against it, and on YouTube if you get 3 of them, your channel's deleted. This means it would only take 2 YouTubers to strike down the copyright infringing videos for him to go away forever. Whether or not these reaction channels stick around for much longer, they'll always be remembered as one of the most controversial YouTube genres, and Anthony ran the biggest of these channels. So Jinx, welcome to my Internet Hall of Fame. Whether that's a good or bad thing is completely up to you.